Well, we're doing something different today. Welcome back. Welcome back, and we're doing something different today. We are planting wheat. We're planting wheat in this spot where we put lime on, put fertilizer. I didn't feel like maybe we got the lime incorporated good enough, so we're going after it one more time. And then we'll go back to no-tilling, but Ethan's in the drill and Kaylee's disking. I know my no-till friends will be like, that's not no-till. I was like, well, it's not. But we needed to get the lime in because I'm after more than no-till. I'm after high-yielding wheat. And when you put lime on, you have to put fertilizer. We mixed it in, and so this field is going to be tilled. And we're just doing some very light disking is what we're doing. So as you can see, we drill wheat in 7.5-inch spacings, and kind of just makes nice, beautiful straight lines through the field. Planting it a little over about an inch deep, inch and a half deep. And there's good moisture. We had a 1/2 inch of rain. So we're getting in the ground because this 1/2 inch isn't going to last very long. So I'm going to leave these guys to it. They're going to do it, and I'm going to go to work for a while, and then we'll come back. Well, wheat planting is rolling on. As you can see, I haven't been in the drill that much though, because Ethan and Kaylee have been taking care of it. But we've probably knocked out about, we're probably over 250 acres for sure. So hopefully we can get this done tonight, and we'll keep clicking along. This is the last of the corn ground that we're planting, so we'll be switching varieties tomorrow. Got the sun in my eyes. It's towards evening. Haven't filmed a ton today because I've been just running around and haven't really been doing anything cool till now. So you might be asking, I've had a few questions before about wheat. That is called a drill. A grain drill. The difference between a drill and a planter is a drill, it just kind of meters the seed out. There's no singulation that happens. Generally, drills are either 7.5 or 10-inch spacings, so the rows are much closer together. But like when we're planting corn, it is actually dropping a seed about every, depending on the population, 4 to 6 inches, something like that. And so this is very different. We're actually metering. It's more like if you have a grass seeder or something, except this thing has discs where it puts it in the ground, but it meters it out. And it's just not as accurate because, we're putting 2 bushels right now in this because this is irrigated wheat. I'm seeding 120 pounds an acre, and that's probably between 1.5 and 1.8 million seeds per acre. Whereas you think about soybeans as 200,000 at the most, more like 160,000 seeds per acre. And then you're talking about corn is anywhere from 20 to 30,000 seeds per acre. So this is way different. But as you can see, we're just drilling away. Our drill's 30 foot wide. It can no-till or conventional till. This is more of a, I'd call it minimum till, because all we did was run a disc real shallow over this. And in these areas where there wasn't a lot of residue, it looks a little bit more like conventional till. But tomorrow we'll be back to no-tilling on a circle that was soybeans. So it's fun, peaceful, nice evening. K-State's about to play football tonight against Oklahoma State. Go Cats. Well, we are cutting dry laying full season soybeans, first crop, and they are terrible. And actually the yield monitor, 0 is closer. And they're really making about, I don't know. I've cut a bunch, and that's how many I have. They are not good, but it's glorified lawn mowing is what it is. We're cutting it. It does look a lot nicer after it's cut. And then we're going to drill wheat right into this, so it will make it easier to drill the wheat. But and we're gonna get what we get. We're gonna more than pay for our fuel with what we're cutting off of here. And as I tell people, we do have insurance. So how crop insurance works is you pay obviously a premium, and you kind of guarantee 75% of your average revenue. And so it's not even an average crop when you have to collect insurance, but what it does, it kind of, you get your money back out, and then you can try again, is what it does. And we've had to do quite a bit of that in the last couple of years. The wheat this year, a lot of it was that way. And obviously these soybeans, we had soybeans, the dryland soybeans last year were like that. We are in a drought, and that's what happens. So, but it is combine time. It's not terrible. Watching a little college football on and off, yeah, we're just cutting away, and you can see it is dusty, and you can also see not much comes in the bin. There is not much grain coming through that. With any luck, we'll hopefully get this 100 acres done today. And then I can have the fertilizer spread on this on Monday. And then we will drill it to wheat on Monday night or Tuesday. I wish it would rain, but we're just going to keep drilling. If it goes in the dry, we'll need a rain to get it up. But Ethan's going to start drilling on one of our irrigated circles. Just finished another one up. We've probably got 300 acres of wheat in the ground now, and we're going to keep working on that. That's what he's doing. I did bring the grain cart up here, but so far the combine's got plenty of room. Sad, but true. It's getting dustier. Beans are not getting better, though. That is for certain. So I would say we're looking at between 4 and 6 bushel beans, which we knew they were going to be terrible. Actually, it works out to your advantage. It actually works out to your advantage in some ways, because the insurance company guarantees you bushels and then a price. And the nice thing is the guaranteed price that they're offering is above the market price that you can get now. So you could argue it, because of how the insurance works, it actually benefits you to not have as many bushels. So no matter what we harvest out of this field, we're guaranteed 75% of the bushels plus the price that is set. And so we're figuring out as we cut these how much money the insurance owes us. That's how insurance works. So you take the bushels times the set price, and then they have a calculation. Our average yield, take our average yield, 75% of that, and so basically it's 75% of the total revenue that you're guaranteed of our average. So, well, I don't know if that makes sense. It does have some complexity. Sometimes you're shocked how much you get, and then sometimes you're like, I can't believe we didn't get more. I hope these are my Uncle Bob's beans here. I hope he's shocked by how much he gets, because we're definitely not going to haul a lot to the elevator. We have cut 70 acres maybe. Let me double check. No, 80 acres. And we are going to unload. So that is not good. But as I mentioned, maybe it's not so bad because you're guaranteed anyways. I'm just cutting them to figure out how much we get from the beans and how much the insurance company's gonna pay. So that's what we're doing. But I can honestly say in my life, I have never harvested that long and not unloaded. Part of it is the combine bin is way big on this combine. So that's part of it. I've cut poor crops before. But I'm telling you, 80 acres to a bin full, that you don't need a lot of trucks, that's for sure. But they are very small, and they are like frisbees is what the soybeans kind of look like that are in here. But they're not terrible looking. They're at least not green. There is a fly in the cab with me, and we have been doing battle for several hours, and I have failed to kill him yet. He goes into hiding, and then all of a sudden he's all over me again. That has been about the most exciting thing about this field, is me and the fly. But we'll keep on cutting. I'm probably going to go take Ethan's spot, and I'll probably stop cutting. I'm getting so much of this done, and we'll go drill wheat the rest of the night, because that's the main thing you want to get done. I want to keep enough harvested beans in front of the drill so that the drill can harvest. But we'll probably come in here tomorrow afternoon. I'll finish cleaning this up and go start on another field of beans. But we're cutting beans so we can drill wheat. But we've got quite a bit of wheat, quite a few beans in front of the drill. So I'm gonna go drill on that circle while Ethan does what teenage boys should do on a Saturday night, go out, right? As you can tell, windshield dirty, dusty, sun going down. A few more beans in the bin, but I'm about to wrap this field up. So that's about 100 acres in 4 hours. So I was cutting 25 acres an hour, which is blazing. So it says I was burning about 0.6 gallons per acre, which is ridiculous. So I'm glad at least the beans weren't good. It's good it was at least efficient. Before I unload, I want you to see what these beans kind of look like. So that is not what soybeans are supposed to look like. Super small, very small frisbee shaped beans. Not a beautiful thing, that's for sure. I don't know that I've ever seen soybeans that small. I mean, that's incredible. We'll see what they say when you haul them in. Well, now we're drilling. Actually, we've about got half of this circle drilled. See, we're rolling back there. Just a little dust. It's planting beautiful, going into great moisture. Sunset behind me, what a great day. And we'll just see what the next day brings. Tomorrow we'll probably, we got tomorrow, Sunday, we go to church. And I'm going to visit a couple different Pathway campuses tomorrow. It's kind of my day job, so I'm going to do that. And then probably tomorrow afternoon we'll keep drilling wheat, but we'll also maybe go try to cut another 80 acres of soybeans just to keep them moving so they can get the fertilizer spread and we can go to drilling that on Monday. Man, things have really gone pretty well today. Just a couple little, normal things, but we're getting it done. By the end of this week, should have all the full season beans cut all the wheat drilled, and the only thing we'll really have left that's major is harvesting all the double crop beans, which, you know, there's 500 acres of those. A lot of them aren't real good, but they're going to be better than the ones I cut today. Hey everybody, it's probably a couple days since that last video that you saw, the little clip, and it looks like I'm planting wheat, but actually Ethan got done planting wheat, and so everything is harvested except for our double crop beans. There's probably 500 acres of those, but they won't be ready for the next few weeks. We have over about 740 acres of wheat planted and in the ground, and so we've kind of got a little downtime. So I'm going to try something new that we've never tried. Others have tried it. It's not innovative for a lot of people, but it is for us, and that is we are planting a rye cover crop right into these corn stalks. And the theory here is that it will help provide, it'll grow, it'll help pull nutrients up out of the soil down in the profile, and then as that plant degrades, it'll help that become usable to the soybeans that will grow here. But then also it will provide ground cover and like a mulch, like you mulch your garden. And so we'll let the rye get about to heading where it's starting to shoot heads, and then we'll terminate it, we'll kill it with a herbicide, and then we'll plant soybeans directly into it. And that will help provide shade for the ground so that the weeds don't come quite as aggressively as they have been. And pigweeds are our enemy right now. It is terrible. So that's what we're doing today. All the crappy first season soybeans are cut. We've probably got some double crops that won't be all that great, but we've got some irrigated double crops that'll be good. So I'm just plugging along, and it's working pretty good, going through the heavy residue. Will the rye come through the corn stalks? I don't know. I think they will. We've planted wheat into corn stalks like this, and the wheat will come up, so I assume the rye will. But kind of always fun to do something new. So that's what we're doing today. Well, it's the next day, and we are wrapping up wheat planting, where I'm going to spray around the edge where there's some downy brome coming in, some wheat. So I thought I'd touch that up. But really, we've accomplished the fall, the major push. So that's cool. We're just waiting on these beans right here to get ripe. So you can see I got the sprayer, I'm filling with water, and got the sprayer, we're filling with water, and it's been a good fall. I wish it would have rained. It's been the story of all year, is that we are very efficient getting things done because we never have to stop because it does not rain. So that's what we're waiting on now, is we've got all the wheat in the ground. Gonna do a little spraying, waiting for these beans to get ready. But after we cut these beans, it's we'll be in full winter mode here on the Elliott farm. Now we're spraying. Right through here, we're not spraying very much green, but there's a couple spots out here. And so you want to make sure that the ground is clean. There's some little dinky stuff in some of this. We're not going to spray the whole field, but just spot spraying some spots that are green. I think I'll come up on a green spot. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You can see it over there maybe. Just a little green cast. Just a little bit of downy brome. And we actually planted this field to what they call coaxium wheat. It's called the variety is atomic, and so we'll actually be able to spray a herbicide on here that'll help control the downy brome. And I'm actually rotating that about every 2 years. I'm planting coaxium wheat just to keep the ground clean and keep the downy brome out of it. And so far it's worked really good in our fast rotation. You can see a little bit of the green in front of us. We drilled right through it. The weed will come up fine. Just cleaning it up a little bit, and then we'll hit this with a herbicide probably once in the fall, once in the spring, just to keep the downy brome down and the weed grow, and the weed can tolerate that herbicide. That is an excellent genetic advancement where you can spray downy brome in wheat and the wheat yields really well. That's an excellent variety of wheat. So I'll have this wrapped up pretty quick. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for watching all the activity this fall. We'll have some more coming up here in the next couple weeks when we go to cutting some of our double crop soybeans. The irrigateds will be fun. The dry lands are going to be better than the full season dry lands were, but they're not going to be very good. And then we'll have some odd jobs through the winter, but you've really experienced, from spring to fall, the busy times of year here on the farm. It's been fun sharing it. Hope you love these videos. Like them, share, subscribe. It's fun to have the conversations and share the farming journey and just the blessing that God has. I know there's a lot going on in the world, and there's a ton going on in the world right now that creates fear and uncertainty and everything. And so I feel like anything all of us can do to bring some positive and show the blessings of God, and always know that God's in control of this crazy mess, no matter it looks like it in the moment or not. But hope you enjoy these videos. Hope you're having a great day. Stay positive. Enjoy the fall. Fall is a beautiful time of year. Hope you have a great one. We'll check you next time.